Hey guys, today's non-spoiler review is on a 2009 comedy called All About Steve, starring Sandra Bullock and Bradley Cooper. The movie is basically about an eccentric crossword puzzler called Mary, who is convinced that Steve, a CCN cameraman, is her true love. And so she trials him as he travels all over the country, hoping to convince him that they belong together. So hopefully to you it sounds pretty funny because it did to me just from reading that plot before deciding to watch the movie. So let's get going. But before we do, please make sure to like and subscribe. And at the Debate Heart, we do debates, of course, like who should have become the new Captain America, which Disney characters deserve to join the official Disney Princess lineup, reviews, reactions, pranks, games, vlogs. So we do a lot of different stuff. So if any of this sounds at all interesting, please do subscribe and do take a look at some of our other videos. So I'm gonna be 100% honest. It was very cringy. So if you really can't stand very cringy stuff, then this is definitely not for you because it was very cringy. Like it was just very cringy. But there was just something about Mary that caught me. Like, I really liked her character. Like she just kept going and going, and nothing could stop her from achieving her mission. She's very smart, and she basically has got no social life. So she's a really weird character. And I mean, in fact, she's weird herself. Like she's quirky, she's very odd. And I mean, that's basically what set her off to like go follow Steve around the US, which is really weird. It's really creepy as well when you think about it. But I really liked her. And I think that's what really stood out to me in this movie. Like, this movie isn't the best thing I've ever seen, but I really liked getting to see this character, Mary, and just seeing, like, this is just not sort of predictable in a sense, but she sort of is. Because you know what's sort of gonna come out of her mouth because she's that's her sort of character. And yeah, I mean I also like the fact she just seemed to be filled with these amazing facts. Like she seemed to know everything. They can ask us anything and she'd know the answer. And for her differences and for her being like so weird and stuff, like there are a lot of people who sort of just don't really treat her very nicely. But even then she still has this smile on her face. And then, well, bring in Steve. Well, like, a simple misunderstanding, and then this causes this whole plot to unravel. And, while I understood Steve's feeling as, like, if you don't have feelings for someone, then you don't. But it was so frustrating. And I was like, oh, yeah, I don't want to say anything more because I don't want to spoil it. But, oh, it was so frustrating as well because it's like, oh, it's just like you could simply just say something, but then it just wouldn't be enough. But yeah, in terms of the story, it was really fun. I really enjoyed getting to see like the different people that Mary met and how she literally just chased Steve around. Like she went to so many different like towns and states. I think different states as well. I can't remember. My US geography is not that good anyway. And like, she's just chased Steve around, just trying to get him to talk to her. Like, just trying to go, we belong to each other and stuff, because she really felt something, but it's not working. And that's what the whole story is. Like she just keeps going and going and going. And yeah, at the end of the day, it's not the best thing I've ever watched, but I liked it. It was nice, it was refreshing, and it was definitely full of comedy. And it's something that just, it's really nice just watching. And I think it had a really nice message as well, which is always nice. But yeah, this movie had a lot of bad reviews, and I definitely wouldn't say it was that bad. Like I think it was pretty decent. Again, this is not something I'm gonna be watching anytime soon, but it's something I would happily rewatch again, and it's something I would actually recommend. Actually, to be honest, it had good characters, and I know I was reading quite a few reviews, and I know some people found Mary annoying and stuff, and I know some people might find her annoying, but I honestly found her endearing, and I honestly felt for her. She, if you've seen Never Been Kissed, which is a rom-com, and you guys should actually check out the movie if you haven't. We've done a non-spoiler and a spoiler review, so you can check those out too. But she reminds me a lot of Josie actually, which I really like because I really enjoyed Never Been Kissed because they're both sort of victims in a sense. I don't know how to put it, but they're sort of the same character in a sense because they're very outside of the social world. They don't really understand social stuff. But yeah, it was a really interesting story. I really enjoyed it. It's filled with jokes. It's really funny, and yeah, I would recommend it. I think it was pretty good. It's definitely not the best thing I've seen from Sandra Bullock or Bradley Cooper. But I think it was really just nice, just getting to see the whole story unravel, and also seeing like how this whole journey like changes Mary. Like she really changes as a person, and at the end of it, it really works out for her in the end because she learns so much more about herself, and she. Oh gosh, I was just about to say what she learned. I mean, you guys can probably guess what she learned. Maybe not. I don't know. When it got to the ending, I thought it would end another way, but it ended up ending not the way I expected. So that was very surprising. So I guess in that aspect, that was good. But perhaps loads of people would have preached to that. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, that ends today's review on All About Steve, which I hope you enjoyed. And if you're looking for another Sandra Bullock film to watch, try While You're Sleeping, which I've done a non-spoiler review on. It is, in my opinion, basically one of the best rom-coms out there. And you should definitely check it out if you haven't. It's so good. And don't forget to comment down below with your thoughts on All About Steve. Did you enjoy it? Did you like Mary? Anything at all. If you've got anything to say, I'd be very interested to know if you're like one of those people saying it's a rubbish movie, or if you're one of the ones who liked it. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with our content. Check out our social media accounts, Twitter and Instagram. Check out our website too, which has a blog, so do interact with us on any of these platforms. And that's it for today. So have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.